light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys. Time to make a choice. Time to find our courage. Time to be deployed. Make our only stand here. Make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready. Kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go.
What's going on, everybody? Hello, welcome to Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, if you are living in America, and if not, hello to just a normal Friday. Hi, everyone. Good to see everybody. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday today. In a fairly, well, it's November-ish. I'd say it's seasonal here in the big city of New York City right now. It is about, let's see, it's about 33 degrees, so maybe it's actually a little colder than normal, but, you know, it's around. It's in the ballpark. What's going on? Oh, thank you, Thor. What's going on, Wyval? Hello, Thor. What is up, TGF76 Prod? I think you might be new. Welcome in. Hello to Scriptlet. Hello to SA Demon. What is up? What's going on, Prince Lion? What's up, Pav? Hello, Messiah. What is up, Garrow? What's up, Gray? Hello, Fisk. Hello, Dr. Daniel Jackson. What's going on, Dallas, Texas, who I think may also be new. Welcome. Welcome to Arcades. Welcome to Apples. Welcome to Not Diddy. Welcome to Gentlemen. And, of course, I thought I saw Thorgan here before, but I guess not. He already bailed out. There's Thorg. Thorg all of a sudden got mixed up because they screwed around. Twitch did its Twitch thing of making you not a mod for a second. I'm sure you will be back to being a mod any moment now. Good to see everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. That's shorts weather. Yeah. I wish it was a normal Friday. Well, we are going to have a somewhat normal Friday here as well. Hello, everybody. As I mentioned, as you guys saw in the announcement, this is a very short cast. I'm going to be streaming for about an hour and maybe 15 minutes at best. And the reason is because I have two friends of mine who are coming into town. Actually, one of the friends has been featured on this show before, my friend Russ, who's a professional improv guy in LA. Russ is out here visiting family. He is going to be joining us. He previously played Guacamelee with me. Some of you may remember him. And also my friend Story is coming, and so we're going to have some fun board game shenanigans and hanging out and catching up and stuff like that. And we're going to be doing that when they arrive. Story is supposed to be getting here in about an hour, and I'm going to be picking him up from the subway at that point, and then Russ will be getting here about a couple hours after that. So my best guess is I've got about an hour with you guys. I normally would not do a cast this short, but I didn't get a chance, obviously, to stream yesterday because, Thanksgiving. And I told you guys this week was going to be kind of up in the air schedule-wise because of all the Thanksgiving stuff. So I'm going to stream now. At least I get an hour in of some Phoenix Wright. If I get a chance to stream tomorrow or Sunday, I will do that. And if not, you will definitely see me back here for my normal routine schedule starting back on Tuesday again. So that's the deal. They've started all the Black Friday stuff here. No, I know. Us too. It's disastrous, but we can avoid the Black Friday stuff by having fun with some Phoenix Wright Friday here. So I hope everyone is doing well. Quick reminder about a couple of things. First of all, after Phoenix Wright is done, and I would say I've about maybe 3/4 done with the 4th episode, and then there's one more episode left on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. When I finish this game, I will be finishing up my Ultima Underworld run, and then after that, I will be moving on to either Dragon Age Inquisition, which is, I think, probably leading the pack in terms of my choices, but I might also play Trails of Sky, which Backburner gave me and I've been wanting to try out, and I've got Assassin's Creed 4 to take a look at as well. So one of those 3 games is going to be the winner. After I finish whatever that game is, we will play the next fighting fantasy game book, which is going to be Talisman of Death, and that'll lead us into January, and I have no idea what we'll do at that point. Then we'll see. Probably one of the other 2 games I didn't choose this time. So we are looking at that. No, I have not looked at the episode 7 teaser. I have not seen the episode 7 teaser today. Or I heard that was going on, but I've not actually had a chance to see it. But let me see, what else was I going to say? Oh, one more announcement, and that is that I think, although I don't yet have it confirmed, but I believe that Thursday, December 18th, which is, for the record, 2 weeks, from this coming Thursday, I'm going to be doing a special Shadowgate showcase stream. I'm going to be chatting with a couple of the developers on the Shadowgate remake, and I will even have Shadowgate games to give away. So if you guys saw me play my Shadowgate retrocast, this is, I want to say now, maybe 8-9 months ago, something like that. I played it sometime this year, but it was early, maybe March or April. That remake of that game is out, and I've been talking about doing an interview with one of those guys, and I am going to be having that happen in about 2.5 weeks or so. I will say more about that when I get the exact time and date, but I think it's going to be Thursday, December 18th, and I think it's going to be at my normal casting time around 8 o'clock. So that is what we're looking at there. Hello, Wyval. And the only other thing I wanted to mention was that I am going to be also streaming Pillars of Eternity when it comes out, and I'm going to be interviewing those guys at Obsidian 2, but I will find out more about that when we get there. I'm not going to tell you guys to tweet out the stream today because I have a feeling that by the time they tweet out the stream, it's going to be over because it's pretty short. But I am going to ask you guys to do the typical thing, which is if you have not already done so, please join up my YouTube. I now have 86 subscribers over there, and I am gradually building subscribers. Those are where all my past broadcasts are, and I've noticed a lot of people checking out past broadcasts of Phoenix Wright, so clearly that has been fun for people. And then the other thing, of course, is the Steam group. And my Steam group is where all of the cool stuff happens in between casts. That's where you can comment on possible emoticons, when partnership happens, and all that kind of cool stuff down the road. So if you want to have a place to hang out with other Arvanauts, like-minded, wonderful people like yourselves, that is a good place to do it. We're up to 170 members of that Steam group, which is awesome. So the more of you that can get involved with that, the better. That said, I do not want to waste any more time with my little beginning, so I will just get rid of this, and I will turn on this. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy day after Thanksgiving, I should say. This that you see before you is my leftovers plate. There used to be leftovers on here, I swear. There was, let's see, there was turkey, I think there, and then there was stuffing there, and then there was, let's see, there was over here, I think there was another kind of stuffing. And then there was sweet potatoes with marshmallow over here. And yeah, and then I think there was some gravy over all of it. So just saying. There's still more, but just want to let you know. What's up, Money? You still need to get Law to change the logo for that. Yeah, Wyval, I saw that you said the thing about putting the Twitch logo in. That's awesome. I'm happy to have you do that, but I thought the Twitch logo already was on my logo that you made for me. So I don't know what you mean, but everything you've done for like the logos have been awesome. So I don't know, but the Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. No, I know, for sure. Trust me, the Thanksgiving leftover sandwich is going to happen. That is the case. Did I eat the T-bone? Nice. Did I eat the T-bone? That's funny. Yes, I have not done so, nor am I anything like salmonella, because, oh God, no. But, all right, folks, so let us get right into it. It is wonderful to see all of you people. Let's get into this cast, because I don't know how long it's going to last. And that is because I am a poet, and I didn't even know it. So let's do it up. Okay. Banner Saga is on sale for $5 today. Nice. That is a game that you guys should absolutely get. I don't know how many of you, a lot of you saw me play Banner Saga earlier this year, but which I think was in January, I want to say, or February. It's hard to believe. I keep saying it this year. It felt like it was a long time ago, and it was because it was some months ago. As well. Oh, also I wanted to mention, actually I did want to mention one other thing. I also would like to thank a couple of folks. Messiah gave me a couple of more games to give away, Blackguards and Kickbeat Steam Edition, and Thorg has given me a good old games key for The Witcher 2 for giveaway. So I wanted to thank you, wonderful people. Just because you didn't do it when we were on cast doesn't mean that you shouldn't get some awesome, love and attention and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys very much for doing that. It is very much appreciated. You guys are the best. Which, I mean, you already knew you were the best, right? But I'm just saying. You're thinking of changing your job title to Vagrant Wanderer? Nice. I would love to think that that's an actual thing, to be a Vagrant Wanderer. Well, he's trying to find a boss at the moment, Garrow. Whoop. What did I just do? I accidentally hit the desktop. And everything was ruined. There we go. Alrighty, let's do it up. Recent ROM, yes. It will kill low-end PCs. Well, we'll do what we can for that. Okay, here we go, folks. Day 3 of Turnabout Goodbyes. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Company, Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Just have faith, gent. You applied for advertising jobs? Advertising? Have faith, man. It will end up working out in your favor, I promise. You just gotta have faith. Yeah, you know how to advertise. You advertise my stream all the time. Just use this stream as a resume, man. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Hey, Eric. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Eric. Good to see you. Swooning? Me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Hey, what's up, Epidemic? I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Gotta bow before my hero, you clown. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. Oh, you're going to be modding your GameCube and your N64. Alright, cool, Thor. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is... I'm just a simple caveman, but I do know. I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and... Who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough of the silent treatment. Oh, he's mad at Maya. Oh, yeah, you gotta check back up, Garrow. Larry, jumped in and testified after Edgeworth was given a guilty verdict, and, he ended up saving the day, basically. Give me a second, I want to fix my webcam. My webcam is doing bizarre things. Whoops, whoops, no. Go down there, configure. Let's make sure that's right. That looks good. Cool. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure I got that fixed. Okay. Edgeworth. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Duh, duh, duh. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Okay, no, I just made that part up. Sorry, it's ridiculous. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? Let's talk about it. You remember, Larry? Spring, 4th grade? A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. What's up, monkey? I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. What's up, Master? What's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you, dude. I have this image, actually, of them doing this in one of the games, like doing, like, the 4th grade trial, with a young Phoenix being like, Objection! Hold it! Take that! That is $1 million, $38. Well, but it's lunch money. They said every month. They said it was $38 every month. So, $38 for lunch money, that's actually $38 in a month? That's like $9 a week. That's about $9.50 a week, which split across 5 days means that they were getting a grand total of, if you round up, $2 a day for lunch. That's not crazy. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give me my money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! You need me on that wall! No borrowing my eraser! You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race! On the library committee! Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you! Hey, did you rob that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. That's why I'm having this show trial in front of the entire class to embarrass and humiliate you, and guarantee that you will unquestionably become a criminal in the years ahead. What kind of a method is this, man? Wow, yeah. Yeah, that's true, gent. That's true. It's a good market, but as you know, the whole thing is cyclical, though, so there is going to be an uptick as well. So, in the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? Exactly, Garrow. Oh my god, look at Edgeworth. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I have been embarrassed and humiliated since 2 children have done something that I should have done from the very beginning. This is the state of our public schools now. I will replace the money myself. Oh my god. I will replace the money myself. That will be my entire salary for the month. Jesus. Oh, gosh, really? I will replace the money myself. I will not bother to do this the right way. This class trial is over. Exactly. Very well, I shall resign. Exactly. That's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us were always friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, exactly. The teacher did it for revenge. This is a very elaborate revenge story. Like in the middle, like the caretaker guy is just like, well, you whippersnapper, shut up. I've got you now. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Exactly, what was the point of the trial? Exactly. Anyway, the point, and so he never actually got his money back, but they did get to be friends. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. There's a show trial, exactly, Pav. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought, too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. You see, Maya, I never really had any desires of my own. My job was only to meet Edgeworth. It was an elaborate get-together scheme. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. Oh, they're just friends, Monkey. Jeez. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. Phoenix is like, objection. We need to find who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go to the detention center and see if we can talk to Edgeworth. December 27th, detention center. Visitor's room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 4th grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hold on just a moment. Sorry. For those of you who came in late, by the way, welcome to a very, very short cast. I am only going to be streaming for about another 45 minutes to an hour. Very short cast today because I have friends coming in. And then, as I say, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, neither day. But I will definitely be back to my normal schedule on Tuesday. As I said, this is Thanksgiving week, so everything is kind of up in the air, basically. But it is wonderful to see all of you people today, and I hope everyone is enjoying things. Okay, why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. Hey, what's up, Duranker? No, I don't do... Believe me, guess who does not do Black Friday shopping? This guy. No, I did some... I spent some time with the family in the morning, and then did some grading, and now I'm getting in a quick cast, and then I have friends coming in today. And then I've got more grading / friend things to do over the weekend as well, so and a little bit of writing stuff also, so that's what I did today, but no thank you on the Black Friday shopping. We'll have plenty of time to do shopping, and it's not going to be on a day like today. What's up, Eric? Did I have a good Thanksgiving day? I did. We did indeed have lots of delicious turkey and lots of delicious stuffing and cranberry sauce and sweet potatoes and actually 2 kinds of stuffing and mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie and apple pie, so it was good. I'm a Cyber Monday, yeah, exactly, Cyber Monday guy. Yami Yugi. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. There you go, Duranker. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick, except he's a jerk and a bad guy who Phoenix is going to hand his own head to. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. He's obsessed with living in coffins and only rising from the dead when he decides to prosecute a case because he's actually a vampire. Castlevania. Hashtag never forget 2014. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. I wonder if you're gonna know this. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Alright. Probably don't have anything else I can show him. Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that. You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Why would that not be a good time to... Get the heck out of here, freaking Maya. What exactly, be curious. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Have a parrot. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Okay, let's go to Gourd Lake. It's probably fine. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park. Entrance. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Somehow I have this image every time I see him leave. I have this image of him running off going, if I were king of the forest. I don't know why. Wizard of Oz joke. Who actually knows? Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Except police, who will tell you to do this or he's going to be guilty of trying to cover up, interfere with a crime scene, which is a crime. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Oh, Maya, you devil. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Welcome back, Wyville. December 27th, Gourd Lake, public beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. I would say that's a good point. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charge against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies? I guess you're right. I know, right, Duranker? I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. Check out that hot dog stand, too. Trash can with no trash. At least the place is well maintained. There's never anything in that place. Ever. Never anything in that trash can. So Larry has today off. He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True. We owe him big. I don't think you owe him. He didn't pay you to save his butt in the first case, and you did. You owe him nothing. Nothing. Plot twist. What's up, Frosty? Welcome in. Plot twist, the lake isn't a lake. The lake is actually a pond. December 27th. Boat rental shop. God, I love that sound. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Aha, hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth lack the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. In the meantime, I'm going to leave for no reason. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? I bet he's representing his client. Who knows? Let's move into the caretaker shack. I bet the pirate's gone. Oh, he's not. December 27th, caretaker shack. Polly want a cracker. Nobody's home. Hello. Hello, squad. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello. Hello, squad. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello. Hello, squad. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Replace Grossberg for Maya. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk! Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. You should definitely open this, Phoenix. Stop arguing. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. This is totally admissible evidence. No warrant. No, no problem at all. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. It's interesting. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? Now, what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? I see. So he, because he's got mental problems, the caretaker does. He was just following orders, and someone else actually set them up and did it. What's up, Dragon Spear? Good to see you, man. Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Added letter from the safe to the court record. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh my god. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Oh, Maya. Letter Ex Machina. What's up, EXE? Well, what it is he didn't do that. He actually gave it, like, the letter to the caretaker is what he did. Let me go back to the woods. That's what I thought. All right. So now we're going to actually go to the Criminal Affairs Department and talk to Gumshoe. December 27th. Police Department. Criminal Affairs. Wrote the letter for himself. That's interesting. Is it one of those things where he just thought about the plot once and then he would immediately forget about it if he didn't keep it? Interesting, Z-Cat. And hello, by the way. Yeah, maybe so. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay, let's see what the police chief is doing. The police chief is never doing anything. Let's see what he's doing now. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? That's not possible. The world ended yesterday. He must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. Tremendous. Tremendous, this guy. This chief is a winner. What do you think about this? Edgy. Nope, not that. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge. On me? Who is that old guy, anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So, he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says... plot twist, the judge did it. Oh, wow, Pav, nice, right? Also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Which I've been saying for about... I've been saying that it's Yogi, Yanni Yogi, whatever the hell his name is, for like the last 72 hours. I think it was the most obvious thing in the world. The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Even greater plot twist, Missile did it. What's up with the tent? Missilegate, yep. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. I'm guessing, Garrow, right? In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? His letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why do you want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. It's the fact that I'm actually a serial killer, and I'm only now going to reveal it to you. The other thing that's been troubling me is the fact that I'm always wearing the same cravat. It's very tight and rather uncomfortable. I'm very happy with my voice for Edgeworth. Thank you, Strike, but happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And everyone is British when they're Edgeworth. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Thank you, gentlemen. It's the cravat that makes everyone think edgy. He is British. He's got to be. His name is Edgeworth. What's he going to be from, like... is he going to be South American? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. Go live! I'm supposed to be doing that. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. One that I've already told you about before in a dramatic twist. I think... Okay. Yes, do that. Okay, Strike. I think the time has come to tell all. Let's talk about the nightmare, Edgeworth. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up, get out of bed, drag a comb across my head, find my way downstairs and have a smoke. Somebody spoke and I fell into a dream. No. I apologize to all British fans. What's up, Lord? Needs to be more Spanish. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing. In the dark. I dreamed a dream of Dad gone by when I was going to shoot this guy down. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. I can't breath. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air, I'll stop you. Ah, what? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. Thank you, Frosty. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court, or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang! Warg! And with that scream, I awake. What's up, Spees? Good to see you. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. Dot. But, hi baby. Story got in touch with me and he's going to be here. He's going to be getting to where he needs to go in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to end this in 15 minutes and then we're going to go down and pick him up.
Oh, I know that. He's going to come here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
Awesome. People always breathing my air. I try to steal other people's air all the time. That's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if this isn't the best time to be wearing a cravat? What if it's after Labor Day? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth. You mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. This is impossible.
Why are you saying that? He was the one that killed his dad?
Well, that's what he's saying, but I don't think it's true. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. And I know who it is. And his name is Mr. Grossberg. Yes, this leopard that happens to be my cute daughter. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg. Sorry, Mr. Grossberg. Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. What?
Gregory.
Yeah, Gregory. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. He also looks like Dracula. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. Oh, I wonder if Von Karma did this. I wonder if this is all Von Karma. I accuse Von Karma! He's the guy who's been, he's the prosecuting attorney in this case. The one who's trying to find the person we're trying to defend guilty. And I wonder if he did it. He lost. That he was the one who set up this thing that our client is on trial for. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. That's silly. Welcome to Phoenix Wright, Strike. Silliness is its stock in trade. I have been hurt. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. Well, he's not around right now. The person who's on trial is his son. His son, who's the younger Edgeworth. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. I know exactly, Vicurious. Misty did it. Alright, what if I present you this confession? Not the confession, the directions, I mean. How about this? Oh-ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why hurt Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Because I want to get him down. Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. Called it! Oh, yeah. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to hurt was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Von Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what had become of von Karma were he alive. Because he didn't want Edgeworth... He doesn't want Edgeworth to find out about him and challenge him as his father's heir. That's why. No, she's not embarrassed. Since it took 15 years ago tomorrow will see the completion of not one but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. I give you a parrot. Quite sorry, I have nothing to say concerning that. Alright, okay. That is correct, Mercurius. That is correct. Alright, let's go back here. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Okay, I actually think we need to go to... Oh, wait. I always have to examine the plant. I have to see how the plant's doing. That's important. And then we need to go to talk to Edgeworth about this. His name is Charlie. Maya's got the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Okay, cool. Let's move to... Detention Center. What? Oh, man. I was just like, I don't know, Sangria. I was like, and also, how about this parrot? He's like, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Right, criminal affairs. He's not here either, huh? Am I going back to the Gourd Lake entrance? Why am I going here? I shouldn't have to go here. Charlie is the true plot, yes. I already know about this. I wonder if, like... Alright, I don't... I'm gonna go back and talk to her. Maybe I wasn't quite done with Grossberg. I thought I was, though. I thought I got everything I needed from him. I thought I got what I needed. I needed someone to accuse. I know, right? Objection, squawk! What do you think, Maya? What do you think we should do, Maya? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Thanks for your help, Maya. Well, had any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then is a hold on Edgeworth and it won't let go. Alright. So... I guess I'm not done with Grossberg. Ah, there we go. Prosecutor von Karma. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should say. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no! But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's a revenge plot. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. Yeah, there is Scar, and I might actually go back and check that if I need to, but I got a lot of that evidence already, but that's a good call, though. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence, and though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Yeah, he was, yep. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. Well, I don't know. I'd like to go to Europe for vacation. In any case. Alright, sounds good. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for stopping by, dude. That was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? When Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. There we go. Well, remember they said that it was the two people that damaged him. Yeah, why? Well, because by taking care of Hammond... Oh, the reason for that is because Grossberg said it himself. He said that that Hammond saved his client, but he didn't save his client's reputation. Like, in other words, the way that he did the trial, he made it so that they let him go. He was innocent, you know, reason of insanity, but no one would ever hire him again. Like, his life was basically ruined. Hey, Sonia. All right, guys, last couple of minutes because my friend just got in touch with me. So I'm going to be leaving here in just a moment. As I told you guys, it was going to be a super short cast. So let's see. All right, so now we go back to the detention. No. That's where we're going. Criminal Affairs. December 27th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs. Do the super short. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Ah, Von Karma's in there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! December 27th, Police Department. Records room. What's up, Build? Dusty as always. Apples. Where's Yogi? Where's Rogi? Where is he? Give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. Last couple of minutes, guys, and I gotta head out, as I told everyone. Very short cast. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. That's because there's a missing file, and he's taken all of it. That bastard. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says Unsolved Cases, Evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6! It's completely empty! What? What are you doing in here? Eek! Von Karma! You! How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Let's chat, guy. Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right? A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? To get revenge, the son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Really? What if I present something else? Like, for example, this information like this? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it! You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick! What is that thing? Oh my god, a taser! A stun gun for self-defense. See you, gent. Alright, see you, gentlemen. Usually, indeed, 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you... Nick, run! Ah! Whoa! Maya! Out of my way! Whoop! Wow. Meanwhile, the chief is like, wow! What were the lottery numbers? Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! I present the dead body of Maya. Maya, open your eyes! Maya! The letter! Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. That pistol! I wonder if that bullet matches the pistol. DL6 bullet input. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court. Tomorrow. To be continued. God, we made it. We made it to the trial day, which is awesome. Very cool, guys. Can't take a shot from a taser, you're a terrible lawyer. Man, this Von Karma dude, I want to bring this guy down. This guy is a problem. Ah, why do I keep doing that? Hold on a second. I accidentally hit the desktop again, which meant that all of my stuff went away. Alright, so let's save game and suspend play. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, confront him with the evidence that he knocked me out. I know, the worst freaking... They said that there weren't a lot of cops there because they were all out looking for the guy, but I knew that there was something a little bit crazy about it. Honestly, I knew that there was something a little bit too neat about the way it all worked. So... Anyway, all right, guys. So as I had warned everyone, this was a super short cast today. I said it was going to be about an hour, and it was exactly about an hour and 5 minutes is what it ended up being. I'm sorry we were so short today, but again, Thanksgiving time. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow or Sunday or none of the above. At the latest, it'll be next Tuesday when I get back to my normal routine. But we're almost done with episode 4, and then I've got one more episode of this game to play, episode 5. Then it's the Ultima Underworld, finishing up that playthrough, and then after that we will move on to either Dragon Age Inquisition, Trails of Sky, or Assassin's Creed 4. One of those 3 games is going to be next. No giveaway or raid today. I do want to thank everyone for stopping by. You guys are the best. I hope you guys didn't mind having a short cast today, but I figured it was better to do that than just, be gone from you guys for all this time. So I got to go pick up my friend and all that stuff. So I ruined your Friday. Oh, Garo. I'm sad. Listen, man, you just didn't get tased, okay? I would like to thank everybody for stopping by as always. Again, if you have not already done so, please follow the stream. If you follow it, that's the best way you can find out about the next time that I'm going to be streaming. And as of Tuesday, I'll be back to my normal schedule, but I may be at you, maybe have a stream for you guys over the next couple days. We'll see. I would like to thank Thorg. I would like to thank Dragon Wright, Strike Ninja. Also like to thank the gentleman who's here before. Would like to thank D0, Apples, Thor, Monkey, Mercurius, Prinamy, Sangria Shark, Pav, Masta, Sonya, Build, Arcbound, Dragon Spear, Sedemon, Spees, Frosty, Mikey, Daniel Jackson, Earth Machine, Edgy Koala, Wyval, Scriptlet, Diddy, Knumi, With Intent, Money 123451, Zcat, Garrow, Batty, and Lords. You guys are all the very best, and the next time that we start this, we will figure out the way to finish off permanently Mr. Von Karma. Love you all. You guys are the best. Best viewers on Twitch, and I will catch you all very soon. Until I see you next couple of days for more Phoenix Wright. Have a good one. And of course, as always, just remember that. See you soon.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh, yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Now through your pile of broken lies and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never never felt before. Things that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can't ignore. Oh, yes, you're gonna fly away from here when the sky grows more clear and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. And when you've struggled and you keep on falling back, 'cause it's confidence you lack, you try and take a different tack. You can turn and face your demons, or you can give yourself a break. You can go a new direction, life is only what you make. When it comes to your own vision, when you got to